All right, here we go. Sorry, my computer just froze up for like the first 11 to like 14 seconds. Don't know why, but glad that's done with. So yeah. Anyways, kind of disappointing day for diecast finds for me. Didn't really get much except for one thing and one thing only, and this one's actually from 2021 Mix 5, I believe. Not completely sure, but I think it is, just because I've been looking at the mixes, and Mix 6 doesn't have this one, so I think it's the Mix 4, possibly Mix 5 card. Not entirely sure, but I know it's one of the two. So yeah. I know I'm showing favorite ones. This obviously is going to be a favorite one when I'm able to open it, which is not today, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go over more cards for the favorite stuff that wasn't shown yesterday that I can show today, because as I said, getting towards that hour mark, I was starting to lose my voice way more than I thought. But yeah, luckily, since I've been drinking a little bit more, my voice feels much better now. So yeah, and also it's not so late at night, so I don't really need to talk too fast. So yeah. Anyways, gonna start it off today with this one I had to get sent to me because it wasn't in any of my stores as far as I was aware at the time. So yeah. Anyways, this is the Auto World 2019 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE, which is like a track package version of the Camaro ZL1. This one's from 2019. Well, it's based off the 2019 car, even though this one doesn't come out in stores until like this year, actually. So here it is. Also, a few things that have changed from today's live stream compared to yesterday's live stream is that I have moved my computer a little bit closer to me. So that's a little bit different. I'm doing fine. I'm doing much better today than yesterday. I just realized something that I should not be pushing down on the spoiler right here because it seems like it could break off. So because of that, I'm going to not try to do that. Because unfortunately, during one of my live streams a few weeks ago, I accidentally sat on a car, and now because of that, I'm planning on getting a replacement one, which if anyone wants this first one with the broken wing, or if anyone knows any like tips or tricks of how to put that wing back on so I don't have to get a replacement one, please do let me know. We have the 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle Copo one. This is an Auto World one. Now, if you're wondering what that weird sold thing is, that's because they were sold at Barrett-Jackson car auctions. Well, Barrett-Jackson or Mecum, one of those two I know. So yeah, I already showed the Copo Stingray from 69. This one's also a 69 or 67 or 69, somewhere in that time frame. So yeah, next one is going to be a slightly newer one, even though I don't think it's too new. Actually, never mind, it is pretty new. This one actually came out in 2020. This is the Chevrolet Silverado off-road one from Hot Wheels. Came out in a case not too long ago, actually. This one should be in most USA on Walmart, Target, or King Super stores right about now if you're lucky to find it at King Supers. But Walmart or Target and probably Dollar Tree will have this one. Maybe Dollar General, Family Dollar, probably not so much. So yeah, I would say that if you live in a state where they have not King Supers, but like some really big like diecast store, and it's like not one of those normal grocery stores you go to, you'll probably find like new and all the Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and other cars there, which happens for me when I go to Colorado Diecast or any of the other special stores. Except for antique malls, they tend to get a lot of older stuff, which is fine because it's like, hey, there could be an old Hot Wheels or Matchbox car you're looking for, and you haven't found it until just then. So yeah, that's why people go to them, because I think I've already shown it, or I haven't yet. Well, it's going to be in either this part or the next part for favorite cars live stream thing. It's a Ford GT40, and I found one at an antique store. So yeah. Speaking of Ford GT40, I do actually have two here with me. The that I will be showing during today's live stream, along with my only Johnny Lightning card that I have. Wish I had more, but I don't, sadly, just because I haven't seen any that are like, I need to buy this one to have it in my collection. All the Johnny Lightning cards I've seen are pretty much like the Chevrolet Cheetah or things similar to that at Target stores. And they don't seem to impress me. So yeah, next time I go to Color Diecast, probably going to get more Johnny Lightning cards there. And maybe Greenlight, Autoworld, them too, just depending on what they have there. Because they tend to get some newer stuff for like Hot Wheels and Matchbox, as well as the premium brands, M2, Greenlight, Johnny Lightning, Autoworld. I wouldn't say Majorette, just because the past few times I've been there, they seem to have more or less Majorette stuff. So yeah, Color Diecast not the best store, but not the worst store to go to for Majorette stuff, just because they might have a better selection than what some stores may have. Just because I know Walmart and King Supers don't sell Majorette cars. Target's the only store that I'm aware of that sells them in USA, besides not King Supers, Toys R Us. Which, by the way, I just heard that they're having this weird Toys R Us Macy's collaboration thing now, saying that Toys R Us is coming back, even though I'm not sure if it's stores or like some kiosk thing where it's like you can type in a Toys R Us store thing, and then it's like you can have someone from Macy's like go to the back of their store and see if they have the products from Toys R Us there or not. I don't know. Or maybe it's a Toys R Us JCPenney collaboration. Whatever it is, I hope it works out for them. I honestly wish Toys R Us was back in my state, because, believe it or not, I did actually have a Toys R Us here a few years ago, and until they all went bankrupt, unfortunately. So yeah. Anyways, back to the cars now. Even though Toys R Us is a great place to find like almost every kind of diecast car, vehicle company stuff you could think of there, except for Mini GT though, and Tarmac Works. Those were the only two you couldn't find at Toys R Us. You could find pretty much everything else there except for those two diecast car brands, and probably a few others, just depending on where you live. Some countries or states have like specific for USA and Canada, it's like you can find pretty much all the diecast brands except for some that are like European exclusive ones. Like Norev, I rarely see many of those sold in USA diecast special stores. So yeah, next one I'm showing. This one doesn't get too much love, actually, believe it or not. And it's kind of odd because Matchbox has made a new recolor of this again. I'm not sure if it's like the second or third one, but this is one of the first color versions of this car, the Mazda CX-5 from Matchbox. This is the red one. And now the newest color version of this comes out in black in 2021 Mix 6, along with the brand new Tesla Roadster and the brand new 2020 or 2021 Land Rover Defender in like the olive forest green color. Now the Tesla Roadster comes out in a color like this, but it's like a more of a satin metallic kind of red color. So yeah. Also in 2021 Mix 6, we get the first release of the main line of the Mazda 3, which I think looks cool. Next up, we have the custom Honda N600 from 1970. Really surprised not many people are here right now, considering it's only like 2 p.m. my time and 4 p.m. East Coast time and 1 p.m. Back in West Coast time in USA, that is. For people outside of USA, sorry, I can't plan around like your schedules or whatever, because I have no clue when you're going to be here or not, or when you're awake or asleep. So yeah, we have the 2019 Audi RX Spider. This is one of the first color versions of it. I think this one came out in red next, possibly, and now we have it in 2021 M or N case as a regular one in blue, and then a like darker blue one with rubber tires as a Superstition. Unfortunately, I've never found a single Super at any regular stores, not special diecast stores, that I've gone to. Because if you go to a special diecast store, they pretty much have like everything you could imagine there and more, possibly. So yeah, yeah. Just wanted to let people know, don't go to a collector store for super treasure hunts, because you'll spend like $40 to like $80, depending on what super it is, just for one of them to have in your collection. even if it's one you're really looking for, I would not recommend doing that. I would recommend going to like stores and seeing if you can find it. If it's an older one that's not sold or made anymore, check your antique stores or flea markets and see if they have any there. If not, then you're going to have to go to a special store and see if they have them there, because not all special diecast stores will sell Super Treasure Hunts from Hot Wheels. However, considering Matchbox is making their first Super, well, in their term, Super Chase, which is basically the same thing as a Super Treasure Hunt, there's no mainline version of it, and the mixes it comes out in, 2021 Mix 5 and 6, are the possibilities you have of finding that one. However, I have not found it yet, and to be honest, knowing my luck, I probably won't find one anytime soon. If I do, I would be really, really excited about that, because that would technically be my first Super Chase and or Super Treasure Hunt from, Matchbox or Hot Wheels. So yeah, next up we have the there it is, Ford F1 SVT Raptor from 2010 in black. Now this was a multi-pack exclusive from the Top Gun one, and this was the one that came with in green Aston Martin DBR1 Roadster with racing numbers on it, and also a Matchbox like fighter jet thing, which I think looks cool too. So yeah. Anyways, not really many people here except for Hot Wheels Fever Addict, which is kind of a surprise. So yeah. Back to more car stuff now. We have the 2019 Fiat 500 Turbo from Matchbox. Sorry if stuff is happening in the background, just trying to ignore that, please. We have a purple Porsche 911 GT3 RS from Majorette. So yeah, I'm not sure when my next time is. I'm going out to a Colorado diecast, just because I'm not sure when that's ever going to happen. To be honest, it's probably not going to happen this weekend, because this weekend's pretty much almost done, actually. In fact, today's the last weekend of this weekend. Then we're starting, a new week as of tomorrow at 12 a.m. my time, which, for other people, it could already be the next week for them already. So, yeah. This is a multi-pack exclusive Fast and Furious Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Really surprised that not many people are here, except for just the one other person besides me. I would have thought there would have been, like at least 2 or more people, just because someone said like on one of my videos, either today or last night, when's my next live stream? And I said sometime today or tomorrow. Well, today meaning as of, yesterday, would, if they're asking that as of yesterday, I would have said today as in like Sunday. And, I did inform them that it's going to be sometime today or tomorrow. And this is the time I felt like doing it, because I don't want to do it crazy late at night again. We have 2 of the Ford F350 Super Duties from 2017. However, this is the Skyjacker one. And then this is not Skyjacker one. So yeah, I have 2 of those. I have the Fire one and the Police Skyjacker one, which both look really cool, by the way. You don't want to run into those 2 if you're, out in the woods doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing, which, to be honest, follow the rules, nothing's going to happen. Which I always do, so yeah. And also, I really see those kinds of vehicles, unless they have to be used for stuff out there, like in the woods, like on dirt roads or stuff like that. So yeah. Next up, this is the new recolor version of it. I have 4 of them now in my collection. 3 are in red, 1's in yellow. This is the 1967 Ford GT40 Mark IV. This car won the Mons in 1966 or 67, I do believe, after it beat Ferrari finally. So yeah, I wanted to let people know there is not too many differences, but some differences between this one and this one. So differences between these two Ford GT40s is this one gets more power, same V8 engine, but just a little bit more power. This one gets close to 500 horsepower. This one has like about 4 to like 450, I believe. However, this one goes faster. This one can hit like 220 miles per hour. This one can go maybe just a little bit over 200, but not the same as this one. Both of them are pretty light, so their 0 to 60 time will be pretty quick, I will say. However, since these are only track cars, the only chances of people finding these is on the tracks or at a car auction if someone's auctioning them off. However, the 67 Mark IV GT40 does not have any street legal versions of it, so you will not see that one on the streets anytime soon, sadly. So yeah. Next up, we have the 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor. This seems to be kind of, seen quite a few times near me on the roads. So yeah, it's a really nice truck. What I'm kind of disappointed about Ford doing is that instead of it being a V8 engine, it's a V6 engine, 450 horsepower, and it's four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, I believe. If they had put like a supercharged V8 engine in there that has like 6 or 7 liters, it would have had more horsepower and still been four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive and gone faster. But I guess they just wanted to make him really cool off-road truck instead. So yeah. Next up we have the Matchbox Flatbed King. This is a flatbed truck. You can pretty much put a car in it like so. However, most cars may end up falling off really quickly unless they're a slightly smaller car. Yeah, I'm trying to put the car that I just put over there was the Aston Martin DB10 from Hot Wheels. I haven't seen this one come out in a long time from Hot Wheels, actually. This one came out in 2016, so the Hot Wheels release is 5 years old. This is still actually a possibility of becoming a production car, which I think it might have, but Aston Martin just ended up making that instead of the DB10. They made it into the V8 Vantage, and made something with the V12, I believe, the DBS Superleggera that costs more than the new V8 Vantage does. So yeah, Aston Martin went the complete opposite direction of that. Instead of using that same car as a production one, I don't think they have, or if they did, they made very few of it. Corvette Stingray police car. Now this is 2014-15 one. So yeah. Anyways, I will be back. So please bear with me. I have to mute this just because I have to take care of something and then I'll be back. So just hang tight and I'll show more cars once I'm back. Hopefully I don't take too long, which I shouldn't. No, the stream's not over. I just have to do something and then I'll be back within the next few minutes. Okay, I could end the stream right now if I want to, but that's not going to happen because I'm looking at the time and people that are here right now. No one's here. One person's liking the video. The only person I'm seeing chatting in the feature so far is Hot Wheels Fever Addict. It's Sunday. People normally don't work on Sundays. Well, some people do, some people don't. Not entirely sure, but yeah. Anyways, back to this for now. We have the Jeep Gladiator from Hot Wheels with motorcycles in the back. This is actually the first Hot Wheels car with motorcycles in the back from this year or whenever it came out. Well, this is the oh, this is a Dollar General exclusive one. I just realized that now. Yeah, so this is like second, third, or fourth color version of that Gladiator because I know it came out in red, then it came out in blue later on this year. When did this one come out? 2019. So yeah, the first one came out in red in 2019. Next one came out in blue, and then either at the same time or a little bit later, we got the Dollar General exclusive one in the white color right there. So yeah, this is actually the like third or fourth color version of that Jeep with the motorcycles in the back. So yeah. However, that's not the only, vehicle with like a motorcycle or ATV type thing in the back of it. The Dodge Rampage is another one. Not showing it in this one because I've already showed it before. We have the Auto World 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. This one in real life has 840 horsepower. However, that's only if you want it to have that much power because Dodge will give you certain like keys to upgrade the horsepower and stuff. However, I will say if you put it in the 840 horsepower mode, just be careful because then you're gonna really push it to where it's only supposed to be used on the drag strip areas instead of the streets. So yeah, we have a 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1 in blue from Greenlight. Yep, this is a Greenlight one. We have another 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This is also another Greenlight one. However, they did not come from the same series. The blue one came from Greenlight Muscle. This one came from the Racing Kitchen Tow. Did I show this one already? With the other one? Where's that other one over there somewhere? Oh yeah, it's over there. I see it now. So next up we have the Ferrari 250 LM from Hot Wheels. This one's not made anymore because sadly Hot Wheels has no longer using Ferrari because they don't have the license for that, so therefore they can't make Hot Wheels Ferrari cars. However, they could be making more newer Hot Wheels Lamborghini cars, but they just haven't done that yet. So yeah, don't ask me why because I'm not a Hot Wheels I'm not on the Hot Wheels team or anything like that, so I couldn't help you with that, unfortunately. Next up, we have a recolor of the Audi RS5 Coupe from Hot Wheels. This is the blue color version. I do know it came out in black and there's a red as well, but the blue color version takes the cake for me. What I mean by that is that it's my favorite color version of it just because the red one was okay, but I like the blue one better. And I said, this is actually the brand new Audi RS5 Coupe. So yeah, really happy that Hot Wheels made this one because this might seem odd, but this car can actually go almost 180 miles per hour in real life. If you're, on a really good track, that is. So it's almost 450 horsepower from a V6 engine, and it is four-wheel drive, by the way. Price of it's close to $100,000 US though, or maybe a bit over. So yeah, may not be able to afford one right away unless you work at a relatively like medium to above medium paying job. We have the 47 Chevrolet 3100 truck with the National Parks livery on it. There was another version of this that I either have or don't have anymore, which was blue and it had like some auto repair or gas station thing service on it. We have the Volkswagen Thing, or the Type 181. Yep, got it right. Volkswagen Thing or Type 181 is what this is. So yeah, weird thing about this one, this car's actually rear-wheel drive, and it's off-road tires. I would say it should be four-wheel drive off-road tires. Because believe it or not, that was actually one of Volkswagen's first few like off-road type vehicles they made. Besides ones they made for military use back in the day, way before I was even born. We have the Aston Martin Valhalla concept car from the exotic NV series. Sorry, nose is bothering me. We have the green light. This is from the Racing Hitch and Tow series. This is the Gulf Racing Colors 2020 Corvette C8 Stingray. Now, I guess this is like a coupe convertible because that thing right there was supposed to have something attached to it, but it fell off. And to be honest, I kind of like it a bit better as a convertible anyways, because I already have so many coupe versions of this car now. So yeah, kind of like it like this. Now, just because it says Gulf and has the Gulf Racing colors and stripes on it does not make it a track-only car. That's obviously just in a special paint job, not a race car, because there's no racing stuff on it. And also, it does have 2 full seats, so because of that, not really classified as a race car then, even though it's from a Racing Hitch and Tow series thing. This was the Ford F-350 Lariat that came with that Mustang I showed not too long ago today. So yeah, there it is. Pretty big truck bed back there, but not crazy big though. Come on, let's get some more people in here. I almost feel a little bit confused, disappointed, and kind of sort of sad that not many people are here. In fact, no one's here right now besides just me even. So yeah, I just wanted to be aware that my mouse thing is near the end stream part, and I don't want to do that early because I want to show as many cars as I can, but I want people to be here when I show them. So I'm really surprised that I'm the only one here right now. I'm just talking to myself. So because of that, I basically could, if I wanted to, not going to in the live stream right now. Why am I not ending it sooner? Well, it's because I want to get more cars shown, so then I don't have to show so many the next time I do this, which might be tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. We have the 64 Nova wagon from Flying Custom series in blue. I actually have another color version of it in red, but don't want to show it because it has so much paint wear on it. We have the Lancia Stratos mystery models in the Tsunami Rally. Color, livery, paint job, whatever you want to call it. Livery or paint job, one of those two. So I just find it really surprising that I'm the only one here right now, and I'm just showing cars to myself, and no one's here besides just me. So yeah, I find that to be a total shocking surprise, is what I would say. Because most people do get Sundays off. Not everyone does though, and the people who do should be able to be here. I mean, I'm just gonna say this as a general factor statement. I know that Hewitt's and Honest Diecast, they have a lot of really cool things to show in their live streams, but I would like people to support my channel too, please, because I just feel like if there's 200 something people there and there's no one here, then I just feel like they're having a game where it's they're playing favorite channels for diecast car stuff, and I don't want that to be happening to anyone online. I try my best to support live streams, which is why I've gone to before I even did my own live stream stuff, which I didn't know I could do on a computer. I was on Honest Mustang Hunter and Big A's diecast live streams, the English ones. Sometimes Big A's Spanish one, but I was just there watching this stuff because unfortunately I don't speak Spanish very well, especially when it comes to diecast car stuff, sadly. I wish I did, but I can't. So yeah, enough talk about that stuff and things that I wish I could and couldn't do. So yeah, however, I do still try to support as many channels as I can. It's just that unfortunately, if you are on live streams too many times, in the chat feature way too many times and typing so many things, comes to a point where some people will get annoyed, and then it's yeah, we no longer want these people chatting in our live streams, which is kind of a bit rude. And then it's should I still subscribe to them or not? I have decided not to unsubscribe, and just because this is why I want to support their channel still, even though I can't do it on the live streams. So yeah, that's why I'm not unsubscribing to those channels, because I want to, watch their videos if I can't watch their live streams, because it's like, when you're live, it's like people can see everything in your background stuff. So yeah, to be honest, sometimes videos are better than live streams, and it could be the other way around. 720S Spider from Matchbox. This one came out in Mix 4. Since I have shown quite a decent amount of cars before the thing that I have found today, they had 3 of these there at this King Superstore, which is quite a surprise. This one's from 2021 Mix 5, actually. This is the Honda E from Matchbox. And yes, it's going to stay carded until the next, 8 to 10 days from now. So yeah, this is a brand new all-electric car from Honda. However, not going to be sold in the USA, because as far as I'm aware, every time I see Honda cars go by, I never see this one on our street. So it's probably like some, Japanese, Asian countries only type vehicle thing from Honda. I mean, to be completely honest, it's like, if this was to come out in the USA, it would be like the Honda Fit electric is what they would call it probably. But they would just have to make it, with similar head and taillight stuff, but not the same. Or they could, use the same stuff for if they ever plan on making a USA version of this Honda E, and just call it the Honda Fit electric, or like the Honda CRV 2020. So yeah, that's going over there now. We have I believe this was a 5-pack exclusive from Matchbox, Audi R8 in this bronze gold color. So yeah, yes, the engine is in the back of it, because it's a 4-wheel. I know it's a 4-wheel drive car, but it's a 4-wheel drive car with the engine in the back. We have a Hot Wheels McLaren P1. I think I might have already shown this one. I'm not entirely sure. If I did, then you're seeing it again. So yeah, if I have enough time, I would have done one where I just show all of them in the same day, but unfortunately, not going to happen. We have the Pagani Huayra Roadster from the Matchbox Moving Parts series. So I was Google searching Tesla stuff for Matchbox for that brand new Roadster, and turns out eBay doesn't have that one for sale yet, which is technically considered a lie, because if Lamley Group has it from the case, they should be able to sell the case, with all the cars in it, and sell all the single ones on eBay too. And eBay's like, yeah, we're just going to sell the giant casing of 20, 30 cars from Matchbox for Mix 6 this year, instead of letting you just choose which ones you get, which I think is kind of sounding like an excuse. And if someone's selling stuff like that on eBay and they're they just want to sell the whole case thing and not certain cars from it, I just feel like that's either a good or bad idea, just because you never know what you'll get in certain cases that you buy online, because it's for Hot Wheels or Matchbox stuff, if you put one without super and then one with super, congratulations, you get a super. However, you had to spend $40+ for it, so therefore you did not spend $1 on a super treasure hunt, which means you have, unfortunately, paid the scalper prices for a super treasure hunt. Don't do that. It's silly. You shouldn't buy cases online, because they're going to be crazy expensive for Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars, and that's why I never have done it before and never will. This is the Jaguar IPC Trophy Hot Wheels ID car. This one can be found quite a few times at Target stores, if they are on that same case of batch or mix of ID cars. So yeah, I want to just clear out this section of cars and then move on to other cars for tomorrow. This is the 2019 Auto World Chevy or Chevrolet Silverado High Country. Facts about this one in real life: 420 horsepower, 6.2 liter supercharged V8 engine, Price for this in real life is going to be close to 100,000 US dollars. That's just because it's the top of the line luxury model with like all the best features and stuff version of the brand new Silverado. Not like the crazy off-road one, but like, if you want the nicest, like, more, still four-wheel drive, but not like, you need to have like the best ground clearance and like the best tire stuff, then yeah, that's pretty much what the High Country is. It's like the luxury version of the Chevy trucks and SUVs, basically. You could still take it off-road. It's just that you may want to consider getting better tires if you're going to do that. We have the Volkswagen Polo R from the RWC car set from Majorette. So people are asking or wondering, like, where can we find the rest of these sets? Because it's like we've only seen the Hyundai. Well, unfortunately, believe it or not, this was the only time I would really consider getting something from eBay or Amazon, because they're never going to sell this entire set of Majorette cars at Target or Hobby Lobby. Sorry, but Target's not going to do it. Don't even ask me why. I'm not sure, but I kind of find that confusing and a little bit silly. Because it's like, if you sell one car from that set, everyone's going to want to finish that set. Even though there's no chase piece in it, they want the other cars in that set too. Why didn't Target not want to sell that entire set? I'm not entirely sure. I think they should have done it, because then people would have been more happy. Speaking of Majorette, this is an older one, the Renault Alpine A110-50 from Majorette. This one I got at Toys R Us out in Pennsylvania, which I'm not entirely sure if that one still is even open. I know the one out in Canada is, because that's like one of the best stores for toys sold in Canada, because Canada's other toy stores are like Walmart or possibly Target, or like some special stores like Passion Diecast out in Canada somewhere. We have the Citroen C3 RWC 2018 one from the Majorette set. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting close to the other. I know I have all three in here somewhere. 1, 2. Well, I actually have. Oh, never mind. I have the entire set. Here's the Ford Fiesta M Sport RWC car from the Majorette set. So yeah, I do have this full set. This is the one that you can find at Hobby Lobby or Target. It's the Hyundai i20 RWC Coupe from Majorette, from the set of 4 Majorette RWC cars. I would like Majorette to make another set of this with 4 cars, but just like newer ones. Like, like a Vauxhall Majorette RWC car would be nice for this next set. Or a Subaru one would be nice too. So yeah, we have Guaxilla from Hot Wheels, R35, just in, the Guaxilla paint job. We have the 1990 Volkswagen Golf 4x4 Country. This one should be 4-wheel drive then. It's the name 4x4 Country. Plus it has this like rally bumper thing on the front and a spare tire on the back. So yeah, this one's definitely 4-wheel drive with off-road tires. However, it's not going to be, crazy fast compared to the actual rally version of that one. It could be faster, but you would have to upgrade it, and, upgrades cost money. We have the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk from the Fast and Furious Fast Star set, I believe. This one was used in Furious 9, which came out not too long ago this year. Yeah. Believe it or not, this Mega King Super store I went to, they had like probably 4 to 8 of those Grand Cherokee things that I just showed. We have a Speed Machines Hot Wheels Audi R8. Now, the Speed Machines brand has unfortunately died off for now from Hot Wheels. However, I have heard they are making it return later this year or sometime next year. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but if they do, they should make it with, the tires like these instead of rubber tires, because if they call it Speed Machines with rubber tires, that's not really the same thing, because Speed Machines back then, they didn't have rubber tires whatsoever. They had like plastic or metal tires, wheels, rim stuff on them, and they went down your track pretty fast, which is why they were called Speed Machines. They made them based off really fast cars. We have the Kroger exclusive Chevrolet Bel Air We have a customized Chevrolet C3500 truck. That's a really big truck bed. If you were able to see inside it, that would be cool, but you can't. Yeah, this one was found at Fastlane Classic Cars. I just wanted to let you know that. And the reason I know that is because this one came out in 1997. However, this truck looks like it came out in late 90s, early 2000s. We have the Lamborghini Urus and this really cool blue color from Mini GT. Most Mini GT cars, no matter what kind of basic cars they are, will be $12 to $12.99, or some of them are $14.99. But majority of the regular ones are $12 to $12.99. That's not with tax included, though. With tax included, it's about $14-15, just because they're really hard to find and they're collectible cars. 1984 Tri-Dam R2 from Matchbox. This one has the headlights up, not closed down. Haven't found that version of it. Don't know if I will, because soon enough, all of my stores near me are going to be on mixed 5 or 6 Matchbox cars. Next up, we have the Mercedes-Benz GTC in blue, not yellow. Might plan on getting the yellow one next time I'm up at Color Diecast, just not entirely sure though. So yeah, however, there's no really like headlight or taillight details on it. They're just like painted it blue to match the color of the car. Kroger exclusive R35 GTR from Hot Wheels. This one came out not too long ago this year. We have the DeLorean, DMC DeLorean. No, it's not the Back to the Future version, obviously, but it is based off that movie anyways, even though it's not the one from the movie. Because the movie one was not green with like a yellow chrome underbody. 2018 or 2019 Ford Mustang GT convertible. This one might have been from the Mustang series or a 5-pack exclusive. I'm not entirely sure, but I know which one of the two. This one can sit like 4 to 5 people. '16 Chevrolet Silverado Colorado Extreme in blue. 2016 Ram Flatbed from a City 5-pack from Matchbox from this year. 49 Unai's Beetle pickup truck. Hot Wheels BMW M2. We have a recolor of the C8R Corvette. Mike's Diecast, what's up, buddy? Did I show that yellow one already? No, I haven't. I think it's over there. We have the Hot Wheels Maserati MT-12. Now, this one I found at Fastlane Classic Cars, and they had very few of it for sale there when I went there that time. So, yeah. If you're trying to find that one, best bet is go to an antique store or like a special diecast store, or just go online and find it. 67 Ford GT40 Mark IV in the first color version in red. I'm surprised that Tampa's not here, considering he normally shows up for my live stream events. We have the Matchbox Mercedes 6x6. Now this one I believe came out in 2 other colors. I think it came out in like a bronze gold color and then like a blue color, and I think both of those were like special hard to find ones, because I know the blue one was a super fast and the bronze gold one was like a special like Mercedes series one, which is no longer in stores sadly. Hot Wheels Pikes Peak Tacoma. Well, the Tacoma's made from Toyota, so yes, it is a Toyota Tacoma. They're just the Pikes Peak Hill Climb version. Sorry. Quick break there, and now back to the cars. Another Pikes Peak Tacoma from Hot Wheels. We have another 2020 Audi TTR Coupe from Matchbox, which is still surprisingly my fastest toy car down my 6-lane track for the regular ones. We do actually have a new fastest premium car down my track, I believe, and I think it's the Ford RS200 or something else. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Or maybe it's this major Nissan GTR R35 that I'm showing, that I ended up getting from a giveaway thing. We have the regular non-Super Treasure Hunt version of the 356 Outlaw Porsche in the Gulf Racing colors design. So yeah, hopefully some more people show up. Hey, there's a second person here. I'm not sure who they are. We have the Mazda Ferrari from Hot Wheels. This one has not made a return in quite a while. In fact, this one came out in 2009, so if I had this in perfect condition, this thing's 12 years old by now for the Hot Wheels release. However, that concept car never made it into production, though. And if it did, it actually would have been the most interesting car Mazda has ever made. Because it's not a V6 or V8 engine, it's like a hybrid or all-electric thing that has like close to 500 horsepower, but it's four-wheel drive, though. We have a Pikes Peak Celica from Hot Wheels. This is the green one with the white stripes down the middle. We have a NASCAR that was sent to me by Chris over at Northeast. Either Chris at Northeast or Diecast and Treasures, or Andre Cruz. We have the Mini GT Porsche 911 GT2 RS, which is not even close to similar as the brand new GT3 RS. This one still has more horsepower, still has a either about the same or slightly better flat six engine compared to the brand new GT3 RS. This one is rear-wheel drive. Price of it is $320,000 US in real life. No, I'm not making that up because that's how much it is actually. However, at a dealership, it's probably going to be closer towards like $400,000 just because it's a really nice Porsche car and it's one of their higher-end RS models. So yeah, here it is in yellow because this is the only one I have of it from Mini GT right now. We have a 1969 BMW 2002 in green. This was from Autobahn Express Pack, which is coming out as a mainline in blue for like Mix 5 or 6 this year. Austin Mini Cooper from 2021 Mix 4 with the checkers or chest pattern on top of it for the roof thing. This is the race win version of Ross Chastain Chevrolet Silverado NASCAR truck from the Truck Series. Speaking of this NASCAR driver, I just watched a video like 1 or 2 days ago with a NASCAR Wave 6 update. That one we will be getting our first ever NASCAR Truck Series Toyota Tundra in it. So when that series hits stores at Target or Walmart, or some King Superstores, but not all of them, specifically the bigger ones get NASCARs there, the smaller ones don't know why. It's kind of silly why they don't. Same with dollar stores, like they don't get it, but I guess I understand why they wouldn't, and that's because, they want to sell only the dollar stuff there. We have a Honda NSX GT3 from 2018, 24 Hours of Spa from Mini GT. So yeah, since I have this one out, I'm planning on pulling the other one out just to show why I'm planning on either getting the spoiler thing glued back onto it or, however I can get it back on there, or possibly getting a replacement. Anyways, next up we have a Matchbox MGB GT Coupe from 1971. Well, 71 is the year this car came out in real life. Matchbox made it in 2019. We have another color version of this from Matchbox, which I don't have sadly, in green. And like British Racing Green, which, would have been really cool. We have the Gulf Racing Truck 2019 Chevrolet Silverado RST 4x4. Yeah, that's a nice truck bed back there. If I was to ever get a Silverado and a Corvette C8 Stingray, I'm probably going to put mine in those racing color stuff just because they look super cool together. We have the 1968 or 69 Sunoco SS or Z28 Chevrolet Camaro, and the Sunoco racing paint job design from Johnny Lightning. This is my only Johnny Lightning car I have. This one is not for sale or trade as of right now. We have the Ford F1 SVT Lightning from Matchbox. And the final car to end off today's live stream, because we will be moving on to other cars soon, is the one that has the broken wing, unfortunately, which may or may not ever want to come back on. We have the Watkins Glen Acura NSX IMSA one from Mini GT. There's the spoiler thing, by the way. Well, you can't really read the name of it very well like that, but yeah, this is what happened as a result of me accidentally sitting on something during a live stream from like a few weeks or 1 or 2 months ago. This ended up happening. Spoiler was attached to the car right here on the back, and then poof, came off. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll plan on getting an replacement one, and hopefully not mess up the spoiler again, or just find a way to like glue or tape that spoiler back into place. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it, and I'll see you all in part 3. Hopefully I don't need to do a 4th or 5th part, but there's a possibility I might. So yeah, see you in part 3 tomorrow, or possibly later on tonight if I have time to do it then. If not, then it's probably tomorrow or sometime during the next week or weekend. Bye now. Thanks everyone for being here.